Okay, so this video is going to be about this is right after the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game just started, and the Buccaneers-Packers game just ended. I predicted the Packers to win this game, and I predicted the Chiefs to win the next game, but the Buccaneers did win, and I think this just shows you should never bet against Brady in the playoffs. And earlier in the season, I don't think I was posting much on YouTube then, but that was my prediction was the Super Bowl was Chiefs Buccaneers, but I don't know why I thought the Packers would win, but the Buccaneers were clearly really good. But it was still a really close game. It's not like it was, and I mean there was some very controversial calls. And the one thing I will say about it is that you got to just stick with what you've been doing all game. I think it was pass interference, and I know a bunch of people on like Instagram were commenting on like Bleacher Report's post or whoever it was saying it's obviously a pass interference. But I mean, if you really watched the game, you'd understand why people thought it shouldn't have been a pass interference because it was clearly a pass interference. But they let a bunch of pass interferences and stuff very similar to that just be fine or not call anything. But they did call it on that play, which does stink. But I think you just got to call it the same way every play. But the main point of this video is just to say, I think this shows that Fournette has become severely underrated in the NFL. Because, I mean, his team was in the AFC Championship that first year he played. And he played a big part in that team doing as good as they did. And, I mean, now look where the Jaguars are. The worst team in the NFL. I mean, they're in a good spot, though. They got some guys I like, DJ Shark, and Trevor Lawrence is probably going to be there. Almost a lock, I would say, at this point. But Jacksonville played horrible this year, and Fournette wasn't on there. So, connect the dots. But Fournette, one thing, everybody acts like that from that 2017 NFL class, Fournette is just, like, not good or anything. I don't know why. Because they act like he's okay, but it's like, they'll say, like, he's the worst running back from the 2017 class, and he went first. I think he clearly showed in this game. If he did not play, this game, I think, would have went for the Packers for sure. That was one reason why I picked the Packers, because I was still thinking that they were just going to stick with Ronald Jones, which I did not think was the right decision, but I thought they would do it. And other than, I understand why people like McCaffrey and Kamara, but I personally like Fournette better. And I mean, his touchdown played a big role in this game, in the reason they won. If you saw, he broke like 2 or 3 tackles to get a touchdown and I mean, the Buccaneers only won by like 5 points, so, I mean, I know the game could have went different if he doesn't get it, but if you just take away his points from the touchdown, they do lose the game, but I just think this video is mainly just to show that Fournette is a very good running back, and I would still take him as the best guy from the 2017 NFL class as a running back. McCaffrey's always got injury concerns now. Kamara's good, but I just prefer Fournette. And who else? I think Chris Carson was in that class. He's okay. Aaron Jones, I think, was in that class. I'd still take Fournette over him. I can't think of all the other good running backs from that class. I think James Conner was in it too. I mean, he's okay. But I would definitely prefer Fournette over him as well. But I think this is about to be the LSU Super Bowl. So, if you know what I mean, I'm predicting the Kansas City Chiefs to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'm completely fine with that. Because, if you know, I'm a big LSU fan. So, if both the teams in it have a really good offensive and really good defensive player from LSU, that'll be completely fine with me. Because, I mean, the Buccaneers have Fournette on offense, and on defense they've got, who's that linebacker that's really, really good? Oh, I'm blanking. What's his name? The really good linebacker. Devin White. Devin White is great. And I mean, he had a big, I can't remember, did he get the pick six? Or I know he had a fumble recovery in this game, but he had a big play in the last game they had. I can't remember what it was, but he had a really big play. And then the Chiefs have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And then they've got that backup running back, Darrell or Damian Williams. I can't remember which one it was that played at LSU. He played pretty good in the part of the game I've seen so far. And Tyrann Mathieu, obviously. I mean, I've got an autographed helmet of his. I think you can see it in like my first video. So, and I've got a Fournette LSU jersey. So, kind of a little biased with these two guys, but yeah, I'm predicting this to be the LSU Super Bowl now. And I'm not even the score was the Bills. Well, the Bills were up 9-0, and then the Chiefs scored. I think they've scored twice now, so I don't remember if it was a touchdown or a field goal, but I know they've scored at least one touchdown. So I'm predicting the Chiefs end up pulling out against the Bills, and it's a Chiefs Buccaneers Super Bowl, and the Buccaneers will win because I don't think you should bet against Brady in a Super Bowl. So, and right after the game, we bought a lot of Fournette's rookies on eBay. So, in a coming up video of card steals and deals, we will have some Fournette cards. So, if you like football cards more, we'll have some more football and card steals and deals. We put a little in the last video, but of the last episode of the series, but we will have some more in the next episode. A couple more guys, actually. So, if you're interested in finding cards and finding out how you can get some good cards for cheaper deals, you should watch the video coming up. And we were planning to do some IRL football and basketball, but it was a little cold and some people didn't want to do it this weekend. But we should have some IRL football or basketball coming up. So if you want to see that, subscribe. And if you want to see the next card steals and deals where we will have some Fournette, some other good football players and some other good basketball players, all for under, I think we spent $20.55 exactly. So whenever, I'll wait till we get all those cards to come in though, but just stay tuned, comment who you think's going to win the Super Bowl. You can like, subscribe, and I think that's it. So thanks for watching.